Hello, bleh, it's a good start, isn't it? Hello, everyone. It's Jeanette. I'm here with a finishing off projects video. I had a shelf collapse, and I found a whole load of unfinished projects. So I thought we better do something with them. This was a book, a Reader's Digest book. Was the cover, as you can see there, was blue. And I have just put PVA glue on it and popped this gorgeous doily that a friend of mine gave me the other day. And I'm going to join it here. But what I want to do first is I can take, oh no, I can't take that page out. I want to make another one of these because this is the first one I did, and I've popped it in the journal, and I haven't got a copy of it. So I did make a very rough copy here, so we will do that. I'll just pop this back on the table to dry. It's a Mandela, one of those with the elastic. So let me just pop that back here to dry, and we will use some let's use some Edith Holden. This also fell off the shelf. So I have got some Edith Holden in here and in and about out of the garden now. I can't remember who, might have been over at Oak House Journals. Oh gosh, and that's disgusting. Her name's gone. Oh, I'll tell you what, with the kids here. But anyway, these are beautiful little pictures in this book. Look at that. So I found that again. I have got two of these, so I'll be able to cut this one up and keep the other one. But we will do some with the old Edith. I've actually got a cover there that I've got that from another cut up that I will hopefully make a journal out of. So there's the idea. You've got your little flip up. This is a paper bag. You've got your tuck in here. You've got a slit in here to put some tickets in. And I just roughly did those. And then the paper bag goes down on the page like so, and you've got a tuck behind. So that makes the little pocket, and you can do a little clip there if you wanted to. So let's see what we can cover it with first, just with some writing paper. This is the sort I want. So we will cut that down, and if we cut it there, so basically it's just covering this. This is Robert Louis Stevenson's poem by the look of that. So we cut it there. Now, is this going to be big enough? Not quite. Let's just take December off because we can use that at some stage for something else. Hope everyone's going well. We are surviving, which is great. Tom's home from the mines, so things are a little bit calmer in the world of looking after the kids. He's doing a lot of taking Mara to school and stuff like that, which is great. Well, I picked her up the other day and she said to Tom, Nanny picked me up the other day And I think she's going to do it another day too. I thought, yes, I will when I do my sewing on a Wednesday. I thought I might nick up, leave a little bit earlier, and I can pick her up, and then that saves a trip. I mean, it's only a 10-minute trip, but all saves time, doesn't it? So there's that. And now this little piece here can go on there, and I'll just through that. What's that? Yep. That should be able to go on there. Lovely. Back up. Let's just use this. I've got some Couture Creations. It's the quick dry adhesive. It's a bit like the 450 fabric glue, a lot cheaper. And you can sort of wiggle it around, and then it's easy to if you get a little piece on the side, you can rub it off either with your finger or one of those rubber. I'm not going to oh, look at that. Oh, we're going to have that. Or with one of those little rubbers that you can rub off sticky with. So that was a change of plan, wasn't it? I'm still doing the Daphne's Diary. What day are we today? Friday. And I think I've got one coming up on Sundays. Another craft with me, or Daphne's Diary with me. And I'm hoping, I think it might even be easier with the kids here to do it, because I can just say, sorry, Nanny's got a tape today, and I can get out here and do some taping, so that's good. Now we need a little piece to flip up, like that, and I've got some manila folder that we might use. So that will go down there. So we need a little piece to go. So you can sort of wing it, really. You don't have to. So that little piece will go down in there. And just pop it in the front page there, like that. And then you can have it as long as you like. This one I made above the pocket, but I've got make a little longer to cover the pocket. So what I thought by saying that was that if I make it sort of like here, like that, like that, I can also tuck it in there so it won't flap around on the page, which should be really nice. So covering this with the back of them. I don't want to cover them with something that's really pretty, do I? Oops. They're all gorgeous, aren't they? I'll start with some of that. Ara put a butterfly on my pen for me. I might do that. That won't do it. I'll have to. No, I didn't want to do that. Sorry, I'm a bit quiet, aren't I? So I've been watching also Rachel and Sarah with their stitchery, and Susanna Easdale with hers, and I want to get into that as well, but I'm just really enjoying the paper crafting at the moment, so that is what I'm going to do, and then I'll figure a time out, or a minute in the day to do some stitching while I go to Kadena and do my stitching. I'm doing it's a French general, I guess. I don't know if you call it a sampler, but there's a lot of different stitches, and they give you the fabric, or you pay for the fabric, you know what I mean, and but they don't tell you what stitches to use to sew it. So you're sort of making it up as you go, and in the beginning I found it quite challenging, but as I've gone along, it's coming together really well, and I don't like that at all now that I've done that. Don't like the manila folder. So let me pause the video and I will just get some cardstock, I think. Yes, just a moment. Okay, I'm back again. I did cut out the papers, and I used some, it's oatmeal cardstock, and popped it on there. I've just left a little bit down the bottom. I went with the back of that rather than the writing, and I think that looks, you know, really nice. So I'm just going to, where's those scissors? Where's those scissors? These I'll have to do, I don't know. I've got two stations set up. One for when I just want to take the corner off like Rach does, because I really agree with her that it looks nice, and also it stops your corners curling. So we'll do that. Okay, I'm going to get something to sit on that, but at this stage we've got the next bit, which is to put this little, and I thought that would look coming up with the birds and their nest. But what we need to do is, and I'm just going to knit that there so that it, okay, we need a little strip. what I do is measure, and it doesn't matter where it is. As you can see, I'm just putting this down anywhere. So that is 1.75. So if we make it, say 1, 2, 2.5 in, 2.5 in, that should be ticket size, or perhaps 1/4. Okay, now with my, I've got my sewing machine on the desk now, don't ask me why. With this one we need the small, I'm just going to punch that hole right over that little dot that I put there. See there? Now this part I didn't do on the other one. I thought about it afterwards. There. Okay, put that down on the floor for the moment. Then on the back, you just draw along the top. Well, you don't even have to draw, but if you want to, draw a line across the top. If not, just get your craft knife, put your ruler, a metal one is probably the better way to go, and then just cut a straight line across there. Those goannas or lizards are good, aren't they? And across there. So this is a bit wider, the hole, but it does look nicer. Oh, the other one's in the, but it's better than that little slit that I did. And I just, with this little one, I just cut each end as I did a strip across. As that was for my, you know, template. Okay. So when you put these on, don't do what I did the first time and I glued the whole back. Just glue the edges. I think it's time for me to go and get another coffee. Oh, well, a coffee. I had a cup of tea this morning, but I haven't had a coffee. The fellas had one when they came back from walking the dogs. And I just prepped tea. It was 9:30 in the morning, but that's all right. I like to get tea prepped if it's my turn, and then, very selfish of me, I don't have the kids wanting to help, because sometimes, and it's corned beef tonight, it'll be bad enough when I go to do the sauce, they'll want to stir the sauce. So, and I mean, I love them helping me. Yesterday Alex helped me cook cakes, and I did a lemon meringue pie. If anyone's got a decent lemon meringue pie, I did this one with the custard, and it I think he put his finger on the scales and I ended up with more than, or he did something, and I ended up with more custardy flavour than lemon flavour, and it was a bit, wasn't as nice as I was hoping. So that's the flipper up. Now just a bit of glue on here, and I'll pop that into here, and that will centralise that. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm just leaving a bit of a gap so that it's got plenty of room to fold over. There you have your whoops. And then, like I said, it can go down in there if you want to. I won't. You can stitch around the edge or you can leave it open and then you've got a wider pocket, and then you can stick behind. So you've got options there of all sorts of things that you can do with that one. Let's see. If I can find, there's plenty of birds in the Edith book, but let me just get rid of this. I've got all these things that are projects lined up next to me. We've got all little albums that I haven't finished, so they need to be finished. I'm back on my side. Fab tag, they're tags. I've got these two, I think there's 3 spring journals to finish. So I will be definitely having some things in my Etsy soon. I haven't done it for a while and I need to update quite a few bits. Do you know what? I quite like the idea of an owl. These are mostly Rachel's birds cut out. What about that one? That's the same owl, but we could have him sitting up. No, don't like. No. That's the same one. Did have. That one, it's got the reds in it. I have to cut his tail off, but he's got the reds in. Yes. Okay. Perhaps we could have this little guy down here. Okay. Tags. Labels. Where have we put them, Jeanette? Mixed labels, rather randoms. I use video cassette containers for my labels. And that one, I like that. Perhaps a bit of red down the bottom one. Sorry, you probably just to go behind him a bit. Okay, let's do those. We'll make them work. Those on the back side, I can. Okay, now I've got the sun coming right into my eyes now. Little bits of fabric here. Let's just do. I wonder if we could do that. I like that a bit better. That could be Alex back from playgroup. It's not a habit as a start. Yep. little makeup applicator, silicone, and it's just easy to keep the stick off your fingers. I think I've used these scissors for things that shouldn't have been used for. There we go. Okay. Oh, that's a sticky one. Sticky label. I'll print them onto the label stuff, and then it's much easier. So this will be one piece of ephemera ready for when I decide to do the Edith book. Okay, so that's that. I'm not going to do anything else with that. This will go underneath there, and I may stitch down there, so I'm not going to glue or anything just yet. I'm going to put this one there. That one will go there. That will go. Reckon if I put him like, I don't have to chop his tail. Beautiful. Well, that turned out okay, didn't it? I've got some dribble here happening. I'll talk about dribble. Joe has a bulldog statue that my Peter's sister's partner, brother-in-law I suppose we could call him, he used to have glue gun dribble coming down the mouth of the bulldog, and it had gone by the time he gave the bulldog to Joanne. So Mara was out there making bulldog dribble the other day with my glue gun. It was so funny. She had a ball. Pop couldn't understand why she had to do it, because you've got to do practical things according to Pop. But anyway, so there we have it, my little piece of ephemera. That's, okay, how it just rubs off, that's good. I won't do the it just goes in like that. Although I could, let me see how wide. I'll show you how I did it. You just take a piece. And what I did, I just folded it. That's probably a bit too... Oh, that'll do. So this one I'll fold into, say, 3, like that, very simply. And then I actually only had this on the table, so I just went with that. See there? Alex is home, Dad's yelling at him. He's obviously doing something wrong with the dogs. Must be time for lunch then, if that's the case. And then that slots in there.
He wants to show you something.
Okie dokie. Does he want to show all the ladies too? Do you? On video? Do you want to see yourself on video? Your hands on video? So that's what we do there. Come on, come and sit up. You can sit up here and you can show the ladies what you did. Come on. Over here. This is little Alex's hands. You've seen Greta's hand, Mara's hands before. See? Turn them over. So those are my hands that made... Wow. That is so cool. Isn't it?
Yes.
Beautiful colours. And you did it all by yourself?
Yes.
You did. Excellent.
I mixed them together.
You mix them together. Fantastic. Okay, well, we're going to say goodbye to the ladies. Do you want to say bye-bye?
Bye-bye.
Say wave. Bye-bye. See you next time. Happy crafting till we meet again. Bye.